Moving to a new country, that can be stressful enough. But when you do it while you're grieving the death of a parent? Today's stranger felt the urge to pack it all up and jump on a plane, and it turned out to be the best decision she ever made. Hi, I'm Matt Hayes, and this is episode number 21 of Meet a Stranger. There was a woman I kept seeing at the first Airbnb I was staying at in Mexico City. After about a week or two of staying there, we finally got a chance to say hello and chat. She was a fellow American making a trip down there. She was telling me a little bit about her journey and why she decided to come on down. She recently lost her mother, and as she was going through the grieving process, she felt this urge. She just kept thinking, I just want to leave. I want to jump on a plane and go somewhere, which is what she did. She flew down to Mexico City to test out potentially starting a new life. And everybody around her, everybody said, you're crazy, you shouldn't do this, why would you do such a thing? But she did it anyway. I love people that when they feel that urge, they take that jump and they take that chance. So we talked a little bit about her journey. Take a listen. So you've been staying in the same place I've been staying here in Mexico City over the last couple of weeks. How long have you been in Mexico City and what brought you down here?
I've been here since July of 2022. What brought me down here, my mother passed away and I needed to just get away. I could no longer be in the area. It was just too much for me. So I said, you know what? I've always wanted to go to Mexico. It's my first time outside the country. and so I came and now I'm here and I'm not leaving.
I love that.
Yes.
So where are you originally from then?
I'm originally from Jacksonville, Florida. Duval! Jags.
I know the Duval ditty from the videos, and yes, I think that's all I know about Jacksonville. First off, I'm so sorry to hear about your mom passing away. What has jumping on a plane, going to a new country, dealing with that been like? Has this last couple of months been what you expected, what you didn't expect?
It has been better than I expected, honestly. When I got here, I was obviously depressed, but being in a new country, meeting new people, eating like real Mexican food, just really turned my whole life around because she's always put that travel bug in us. Every summer, we were on family vacations to different states in America, so I said, I'm going to do this for her. I've always wanted to travel the world, and now I get to do that, and now I get to do that, and It's been a great experience since I've been here. I've met so many cool people. I've gone to so many different parties that I never would have went to had I not been here, so it's been a great experience for me.
What have you learned about yourself over the last couple of months, getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of a place that you've been your entire life, away from family, or, thousands of miles away? What have you learned about yourself, good, bad, something that surprised you?
I have learned that I can do anything. My family told me I was crazy to move to Mexico, leave the comfort of America, the comfort of my home, because I've done pretty well for myself in America. So they all thought I was crazy to move to Mexico, But I was like, no, I'm going to do it, or at least visit and see if I like it, And I've discovered that I can adapt to anything. Yeah, it's all been a positive experience since I've been here.
That's good.
I've been happy. It took me right out of my depression.
If you don't mind if I could ask you about that, because when my father passed away, I jumped on a plane, went to London, and did a similar experience for a couple of weeks. So that's a lot to it's going through that grief is a lot to process, and then to go out of your comfort zone and do something different. Tell me a little bit about that. What was that period like, and when it first started, once your mom passed to now, I know it's been a great experience here, but is there anything through that process that you learned that you weren't expecting?
I wasn't expecting to feel so lonely when I left, because I always knew I would meet new people here, but when I first got here, I did feel very, very lonely. But I believe in God, so I looked to him and I prayed a lot, and asked him to help me, just start meeting new people. And so when I first got here, I was like really in the building a lot, just working, just going out to eat at different places. I didn't really, go out and socialize. But once I started like meeting people, oh my God, everything changed.
Yeah.
Like everything. Yeah. I now had a social, group. I'd have a social group that I hang with every weekend now.
Nice.
Who I love dearly. They're all from America as well. We're all Americans that just moved here.
There are so many people that have a dream or want to do what you did and just jump on a plane and go somewhere. And they might, be nervous about it. They have family like you that's in their ear. What would you tell them right now?
I would tell them, cancel all the noise. If it's even best for you, don't even let them know. just make your plan and go, because they are going to try to, change your mind, but if you know what you want to do, what's in your heart, I would follow that versus what anybody else says, period.
There are some things in life that we all deal with. Death is definitely one of them, especially death of family members. And sometimes when we're in these moments in life, we feel that we have to do it in a certain way just because that's what we see everybody else do. But maybe doing something completely different, what some people might think is crazy, is exactly what we need, though, in that moment. And a lot of times when people say, "You're crazy, you shouldn't do that," they're just taking what they know and projecting it on you. They just might be scared about you doing it, and to them, they think they're just protecting you. They also might just be a bit jealous. Maybe they wish they could do such a thing. So often in life, no matter what the situation is, when we have that inner voice, that little inner nudge to push us to do something, sometimes it's just best to listen to it and take a chance. I mean, what's the worst thing that would happen to our stranger friend? It doesn't go as well and she goes back to Jacksonville then. Okay. Then she can listen for the next nudge. But she would have an amazing story to tell. She'll have learned something about herself and something about life. And when it's all said and done, that's what really matters. I mean, it worked for Colin in Love Actually. Remember that Brit guy who's like, "I'm not meeting any women here. I'm going to jump on a plane and go to a great place called Wisconsin." Worked out for him, didn't it?
Farewell, failure. America, watch out. Here comes Colin Frisell. And he's got a big knob.
Thank you so much today, stranger, and enjoy the journey. Enjoy these moments in life. You're going to cherish them. And thank you, dear friend, for listening to Meet a Stranger today. I really appreciate it. You can also reach out to me on all those evil social media channels at Go Meet a Stranger and also at Matt Hayes. Until next time, dear friend, thanks for listening to Meet a Stranger. I'm Matt Hayes. Onward.